اوكي. دانيال ابارتمنت. نلعب لعبة سونج اوف هورور.
Home sweet home.
أول شيء my old flashlight it saved me more than once in the great outdoors. لا حبيبي افتح الليت لو سمحت خليك محترم. Those bring back some really memory. ترجع الذكريات. اوكي شغلت. My videotape collection. I have got few western and cop movie. I plan to spend my Sunday in this couch listening to jazz. I can't wait to see that next X-Files episode. يتابع مسلسل X-Files. Not the greatest pizza I have had, but it's hit the spot. I shall sell the old things once and for all. اي والله كل واحد يبيع الاشياء القديمة اللي عنده. Okay. I got some trash. Some leftover of coffee. Squeak clean. I'm not really hungry. اوكي هذا المطبخ. هو غرفة المعيشة هو المطبخ بالنسبة له. اوكي غرفة الكتاب. يا ساتر.
Seriously.
شنو صار؟
Hello.
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star.
اوكي هو راح يروح مكان بس انا ما ادري وين شنو بيسوي. بياخذ اغراض مانسكريبت قال له لا تبيعه او شيء كذي. ما ادري شو الوضع صراحه. الاقي شران The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. شكله نفس Lovecraft. You know what they say, better to be safe than sorry. صح. هلا بزاركو، هلا بالحبيب. اوكي وصلنا البيت اللي شكله فيه Song of Horror. اوكي يا ساتر، هاي النظرات ما احبها انا. Preloader Friday like any other. A tricycle I didn't know Husher. A newspaper that murderer they arrested about a week ago on the front page. اوكي جريمة قتل قبل اسبوع صارت.
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
صح الليت. Okay, light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it off, on, press RT. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point. This will allow you to illuminate specific area and also help you interact with the objective you might not be right from. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. وحياتك الليت ما راح يطفي. الليت ما راح يطفي.
Is that someone playing a music box?
They look like travel guide. The clock marks 12. Guess it's need fixing. Okay, الساعة غلط. That's a little clothes. Is there anyone home? The alarm seems disabled. Much better if it goes off. I will have a lot of explaining to do. Okay. الألارم مسكر. Those paintings are depressing. I would never put them up in my place. الرسمة مثل ما تقول تجيب الكآبة. That's weird. What all these suitcases doing here? في أغاني داخل الغرفة. يا ساتر يا ساتر. هذه nice record player, look vintage. A chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. صح يعني لعبة شطرنج على هالبيت مفروض تصير. What a beauty, must sounds like an angel. Hamro. لقافة لقافة. Look all of these bottles and think they almost ملقوف ملقوف. في غرفة داخل غرفة اعتقد هو اللي قاعد يجي من هالصوت.
There's something on that doorknob.
اوكي في شيء على الباب بس نشوف حتى هذه 12 في صوت ساعة هني. Man that's mirror dirty. Family portraits I guess they look old. اوكي الساعة هم 12 نشوف. Okay, you have found an examinable item. Inspected again information. You والله لقافة. To examine the backside, you can access your inventory and collect the documents at any time. First letter from Isaac Farbers. A letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author mansions. Post stamped on August 1, 1998. So dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. قاعد يقول حق سباستيان ان احنا ناطرين اخر اعمالك. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. اطلب منك فضل علي. Enclosed with this letter you will find one of the latest item we have purchased at the store. An Orient music box with a fascinating engraving. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eyes. قاعد يتكلم عن music box وانه عليه حفر وكذلك تصنيع شيء محترم. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian, is peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempt finding the score or the name or the composer have failed. I cannot for life of me get that melody out of my head. قاعد يقول ان الموسيقى اللي قاعد تعزفها هذه جدا ممتازة.
What the?
ليش؟
How can there be a door there?
اي صح شلون؟ صدق شلون يكون في دور داخل دور داخل دور. That stuff lying all over the place. Reminding of my college. والله هذا نايت بوت فريش. ايه بعدين نضبط النايت بوت ان شاء الله. كل حق بدران نضبط لي اياه شنو وضعه. دخلنا حق شو اسمه عندنا وين هيفن اسطوره بهاللعبه تساعدني.
Hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me.
اوكي سكر
When
الباب
I
ورا.
turned around, the door wasn't there anymore.
الباب راح.
And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch.
اوه البطاريات
From
راحت.
within suffocating darkness, the hours went by until turning into days.
ايام
I
قاعد داخل.
began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
اوكي عشان كذي اسمه سونج اوف هورور. شكله حتى صاحب البيت 3 days later بعد 3 ايام. اوكي.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place.
حبيبي
If I
جاركو
don't find him, I can go
تسلم
around
على
and ask about him.
الدونيشن.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
اوكي. صوفي فان. اها. سو الحين المهمة نروح ننقذ دانيال. اعتقد هذا اللي فهمته. اوكي فكل واحد عنده تاريخ، عنده سبيد، ستيلث، سترينث والسيرنتي. scented candles, whatever I liked, one everything around